Welcome, guys. Today we have a very special presentation for Passcode. We've been doing it in a very different way, but today we want to engage one of us who is going to tell us more about the German pathway. And with me today is our German coordinator. She's going to tell us her name and what she does in that department. My name is Caleb Onjula, and I am the head of marketing at Passcode Global Consultants. Welcome, Sharon, and you can tell us who you are and which department do you facilitate so that we continue with what we have today. Welcome.
Okay, thank you so much, Caleb. My name is Sharon Omboy. I'm the languages coordinator at Passport Global Consultants. And in the languages department, German is one of the languages that we deal with. So we help people with learning German language and the immigration process as well. So once you have your German language certificate, we also help you with the immigration process. So today we'll be talking about the Ausbildung pathway, and that's why we are here. And thank you so much, Caleb, for having me.
All right. Thank you so much and welcome to today's interview. So before I ask her, I want to ask you, our viewer, to tell us how many parts or how many modules do we have in German language. Write it on the chat and we are going to engage from there. I want to ask our coordinator, what is Ausbildung?
So first of all, it is Ausbildung.
Oh, okay. It's
Yeah.
Ausbildung.
Yeah, that is right.
Thank you for correction.
Or in other words, das ist richtig. That means that is right in German. So Ausbildung is a program where it's a vocational training that combines classwork and practical parts in Germany. So you will be at school, or rather in school, and at the same time you're working. That is what Ausbildung is.
So you study as you work.
Correct.
That's very unique. I'm very sure Ausbildung, as you said, has a number of programs in between. Would you kindly be in a position to tell us what are these programs in Ausbildung?
Okay, so Ausbildung is entails a lot of programs, but I'll be talking about the most marketable ones. So we have the nursing pathway,
Yes.
we have the hospitality courses, we have the engineering courses, we have the IT department, or rather the IT courses. Those are some of the most marketable Ausbildungs that are there. But now, those are not the only ones. We have even Ausbildung in butcher, like where people, Germans have they are very precise in the way their meat is cut. So we have Ausbildung in butchering, and it's a very good program and it's well paid.
So you can be a butcher in German. That is new to me, and you see how interesting German is. Is a very interesting country. The next question that I would want you to elaborate more about Ausbildung. How do someone get to apply or go through the process of getting to work as you take in some salary?
Okay, that's a very good question. You know, at the end of the day, we are all looking towards getting good money, right? And for Ausbildung, the pay is different. First of all, depending on your year of Ausbildung and the course that you're taking. For example, let me use nursing. Nursing, if you're a first year student in Ausbildung, you get paid 1,200 euros. Germans use euros as their currency, so you get paid in euros. If you're doing engineering, the pay is different. So that is just an example of the amount you get paid in Ausbildung program.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for that. Before I ask her another question, I want you to picture it on your side. You are the person being talked about. You are there in Germany. You're working and you're earning some amount. I want you to picture as she answers those questions, I want you to picture yourself in Germany. Now, do I need to know German language for me to have Ausbildung pathway or Ausbildung way in staying in Germany? Do I have to know German? Because personally, I don't know German language. But one day I would want to be in Germany. Someone outside there I know doesn't know German language but want to work in Germany. Do they have to know German language? Or is there another corner?
Okay, so first of all, German is a German speaking country among the other German speaking countries. So you can also apply for Ausbildung in any of the countries. We have Luxembourg, we have Austria, we have Germany. So for you to do Ausbildung, you need a minimum of a B1 level of German language learning, but most schools prefer B2. So my answer is yes, you need to have German language to go to Germany and do Ausbildung.
Let me see if I got you correct. Are
Okay.
you trying to say that if I have German language, I can work? I don't just have to work in Germany alone. I can work in any other German speaking language.
Correct. That is very correct.
Wow. You see the opportunities you have. You don't just have to work in Germany. You can work in Austria. Which country again?
Luxembourg,
Luxembourg. There is a country in Africa that speaks German language.
Namibia.
Namibia.
Yeah.
You have an opportunity there. This is the moment.
And there's something very interesting about the same.
Yes.
Ausbildung program takes 3 or 3.5 years. So if, for example, let's say I go to Germany, do Ausbildung in nursing for 3 years, work in Germany for 2 years, I can apply for a German citizenship since I've been in Germany for 5 years. So it means I can automatically apply for German citizenship. Yeah.
Okay. So it means after a certain number of years working and studying, you can become a formally recognized citizen of Germany.
Yeah.
That's interesting. That is interesting, and that is thank you for bringing that up. So I have two more questions to go.
Okay.
Someone may be having a family, whether in Kenya, Uganda, or in South Africa, and they want to move to Germany to work and study as they do so, and their worry is their family. Is there a possibility for someone to move to Germany, work and study with their family right there with them?
Apparently, no. So when you're going to Germany through Ausbildung program, you cannot immediately relocate with your family. But now the good thing is you're only studying for 3 years. So once you're done with your studies, you start working. Now it means you can acquire a work visa because now with Ausbildung, you go with a student visa. But once you start working now after you graduated, you get a work visa. So now when you have your work visa, your family can join you. But as with a student visa, you cannot relocate with your family because now you know you have to provide for them and your study. So you cannot go with your family. But once you start working, your family can join you.
All right. So that means for there are two visas. There are two types of visa. There is a student visa that only applies in the Ausbildung. A work visa doesn't apply in Ausbildung.
Yeah.
So when you're moving out for that program Ausbildung, you will go with a student visa. You got it right.
Yeah.
After that, you take 3 years working and studying Ausbildung.
Yeah.
After that, you can apply for a what? A work visa. So a work visa can give you eligibility to move your family from your respective country that they can join you there. Now you can fully work. You're a citizen and you work while your family is right there with you. Lastly, where does passcode come in? How do you help me? I want to go and do Ausbildung in Germany. How does passcode come in? How do you help me out? Someone is asking that question.
Okay. So first of all, we train German language at Passport Global Consultants, and we have all the 6 modules. There was a question you asked, and I think I have answered it now. So you had asked our viewers how many modules are there in German language learning, and the correct answer is 6. Some people have answered 4 in the chat, but the correct answer is 6. We have A1 and A2 are beginner levels. Then we have B1 and B2, which are the intermediate levels. Then we have C1 and C2, which are the advanced levels. But for you to go to Germany with Ausbildung, you need a minimum of B1 or a B2. So that is where Passport comes in. We train you. We have a very good program. We train you for the German language in learning German language from A1 to B2. Then we have mock tests that will help us tell that you're ready for the exams. Then once you're done now with the process of learning, you've done your exam with either Goethe Institute or USD, you have the certificate. We help you with the immigration process. So we help you with the applications, school applications, your CV alignment of Deutsch, that means in German, because your document, we also help in translating your documents to German because they have to be in German language. So yeah, that is where Passport Global Consultants comes in.
Right. Wow. That's great. That is well explained. And she has mentioned very critical details that if you're keen, you must have heard that the minimum module for house building is what?
B1.
B1. You said that right. This is the moment. Passcode, we believe in one principle. We hold our client every step. Remember, an interview in Germany is being done in German language. If you don't take German language, how would you do that? That is why Passcode is here for you to take you every stage of the module and take you every stage of the job search and interview and making sure that you make the right decision. As I said it before, imagine yourself in Germany working and studying. Few countries offer that. Very few countries. We serve countries in Africa, whether you're in South Africa, Mozambique, Mali, Chad, anywhere. Take this opportunity, join Passcode so that your dream of working in Germany is achieved. What else do you want us to talk about next? You can say that in the chat and see you next time.
Bye. Auf Wiedersehen.